Hello students, I'm Anuradha Kadam and today we are going to see 7th Science, 7th chapter Weather, Climate and Adaptation of Animals to Climate. So students, before starting our lesson, we will discuss some things. You remember the things that you were asked to pack when you were heading for a hill station? Or when the sun is cloudy, your parents insist that you carry an umbrella. So many times you heard elders in your family discuss the weather before planning a family functions. Or you must have also heard the experts discussing the weather before the start of a game. So have you ever wondered why? The weather may have a profound effect on the game. It has a profound effect. So many of our daily activities are planned based on the weather predicted for the day. There are daily reports of weather on the television and radio and in the newspapers. But do you know what this weather really is? So we are going to study all about the weather and the climate. So we will start with the weather. So weather and climate have a great impact on our daily life. So how we can determine what weather and climate determines? See, as we discussed, whenever we are going to a trip or whenever we are planning any functions, so we are discussing about the weather, and whenever any function is there, so yes, obviously the type of clothes we wear, it is dependent on the weather. Means in sunny days we are wearing the cotton clothes. In winter days we are wearing the woolen clothes. So in this way, the type of clothes we wear, it also depends on the weather and climate. Mode of transport which we are using, it is also dependent on the weather and climate. Type of food we grow and eat, it is also dependent on the weather and climate. Means suppose rice, if you consider the paddy, so for the paddy as you are aware, for the paddy, the more water is required. So we need to take this crop in the season of rain. Means in a rainy season we need to take this crop. So type of food we are growing and we are eating, it is also dependent on the weather and climate. So all the living organisms are adapted to survive in the climatic conditions of their natural habitat. Yes, we have seen that how polar bear have their long fur which protect themselves from the cold. So, or the camel, if we consider, so the camel having the long legs. Why? Because in the desert there is a very hot land, means the hot climate is there, and that is the reason to protect their body, their legs are very long. Now we will see what is exactly mean the weather. The day-to-day conditions of the atmosphere at the place with respect to temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called the weather at that place. So weather is the day-to-day condition. As you are aware that sometime what happen means every day it's actually carrying the different weather. Means today if we are feeling very sunny day, but maybe the next day will be cloudy or rainy. So in this way, day-to-day conditions of the atmosphere is changing and it is dependent on temperature, humidity, rainfall and wind speed. So we will discuss one by one afterward. The temperature, humidity, rainfall, snowfall, wind speed, etc. are called elements of the weather. Why? Because on those things the weather is dependent, so they are known as elements of the weather. The weather at the place changes every day. Sometimes it is more warm, more humid, more cloudy and more windy. Sometimes it is less warm, less humid, less cloudy or less windy. In many rain for it may rain for an hour in the morning and then become sunny and clear right after that. Miss, yes, we are getting these effects in our day-to-day daily life also. That sometime in the morning it was so much shiny or so much sunny morning for us, but after afternoon it becomes very cloudy and rainy. And yes, after some time again we are getting very clear atmosphere. So yes, this is the weather, and weather is actually changing. Now, meteorology. Meteorological department of the government collects data on temperature, humidity, wind, etc. and makes the weather predictions. Meteorology means what? The meteorology is the interdisciplinary scientific study of the atmosphere. Okay, just keep in mind, meteorology is the interdisciplinary scientific study of the atmosphere, and a meteorologist is a person who studies the weather. So weather experts use computer technology and data from Earth stations and satellites to predict the weather. So yes, these we are getting so many times in advance the predictions from these meteorologists that how we are going from for some days, means the next some days what will be the atmosphere, it is rainy, cloudy or what. Okay, so just you have means all we see in the Nisarga cyclone. So the meteorologists already predicted all those things. Now just see here a weather report for the 7 days. So the temperature of the day atmosphere is, you have seen it is going to be changes 28, 27, 26, 27, 29, 26 and 27. So the temperature of our atmosphere is changing every day. Now changes in weather. The weather is generally not the same or any 2 days, and there is a lot of changes in the weather over weeks and months. All the changes in the weather is caused by the sun. From the weather report, the newspaper record the information in the tabular format. Just see the table below and observe the changes in the temperature, humidity and rainfall for a week. So this table you can draw in your notebook and just write down the temperature from your newspaper and observe the change. Now see the temperature. Temperature is a measure of the degree of hotness or coldness of an object. Normally whenever we are saying temperature, so temperature is not only hot. Okay, so many times it is very cold also. The maximum temperature of the day occurs in the afternoon as the earth gets heated by the sun. At night, as the sun rays do not fall at the place, it cools down, thereby bringing down the temperature. So yes, you are aware, in the afternoon, after near about 12 o'clock, we are feeling a lot of hotness. And in the afternoon or after the whenever sun rays, it is not able to come to earth, means at the night the sun rays which do not fall on that place, so that place get cools down fast, and yes, temperature also brings down. Minimum temperature occurs early in the morning. Why early in the morning? Because the whole night what happened, the sun rays are not there, so temperature is what happened, temperature is very much lowered, and that is the reason you are also feeling the coldness in the early in the morning, you are feeling the coldness. So the minimum temperature is in the early in the morning. So how could we measure this maximum temperature and minimum temperature? So the special thermometers are used and are called maximum and minimum thermometers. Now we will discuss about the humidity. So humidity means what? So humidity refers to the amount of water vapors present in the air. Yes, you are aware that we have seen in transpiration process also how the water content is present in the air. So, humidity indicates the likelihood of precipitation. A device is used to measure humidity is called hygrometer. Humidity is also measured using remotely placed satellites. Now, the most important, rain. Yes, the greater the humidity, more are the chance of the rain. So, rainfall is measured by an instrument called rain gauge. So, rain gauge is basically a measuring cylinder with a funnel on top to collect the water. So in India, rain is mainly brought by two kinds of humidity. Ladan means winds. Okay, Ladan winds. So these are called as southern monsoon, which comes in June to September, which brings actually the heavy rain to most part of the country, and the northern monsoon, which we have seen in November to March, okay, which brings actually relatively lighter the rain. So just see the photo of this rain gauge. Here see the water is get collected and it is measured. Now the cloudiness and wind. Cloudiness is full of a cloudy sky having little or no sunshine. It is a cloudy but rainless day. And what is the wind? Wind is a horizontal movement of air. Wind is named after the direction from which it comes. So as the northern wind, okay. So as you are aware, cloudiness means in the sky, suppose so many clouds are there, but there is no rainfall. So such days are called as the cloudy days. We have seen so many times this cloudiness. And yes, wind is the horizontal movement of air, as we have seen how there is formation of the land bridge and sea bridge. So as you are aware, the hot air take place of the cold air, and means they are interchanging the places, and this movement actually carries the wind. So precipitation and wind. So precipitation is any product of a condensation of atmospheric water vapors that falls under gravity. So yes, you have seen the snowfall is there. Okay, rain means whenever we are saying the rain, so rain is also one kind of precipitation which occurs due to the condensation. The main forms of precipitations include dew, mist, fog, rain, hail, snow, drizzle, or the sleet. Yes, so all these are the precipitations. So just see the precipitation. Yes, it is the snow, freezing rain, hail, or the rain. Now, rain,